What is going, guys? Scrub Daddy here, bringing you some wonderful news as far as life goes on my part. I have just got a job. Over 2 years of trying to find a job here in Bradford, I finally got a job. You know, I was applying for. Hold on a minute. It's Friday now. I don't start till Tuesday, so I'm getting drunk. Fuck it. I put in a lot of hard work. I'm fucking getting drunk. Fuck the diet. I'm getting drunk. I'm eating. No, I'm not eating, but I am drinking alcohol. What happened was, I sign on every 2 weeks with the job centre, but they started making me go to this place called Interverse, which is basically once a week I sign at Interverse, once a week I sign at Bradford Job Centre. And I see this guy called Nick Wilson who works there. Very nice, personal guy. Me and him get on. I've missed so many appointments with him, and he hasn't actually stitched me up to the benefits. Like, I really massive respect going out to Nick Wilson. You know, there were reasons why I missed those appointments, but it is what it is. We won't go into that. Now, through this appointment where I go to see this guy called Nick Wilson, I went to a job fair where I applied for many jobs. You know, he's put me on to another interview with another place in Bradford, and none of these things worked out. And I went in there today, like, you know, I was struggling with my diet yesterday and struggling today. Not struggling as I ate stuff. I didn't eat. I just felt really hungry. So I went in there today, just whatever, just tell him the bad news. You know, none of these jobs kind of fell through, and then he went, oh yeah, let me see if I can find a couple of more jobs. And he says there's this one job, working as a bartender, yeah, a barman, which is, believe it or not, guys, that is my trade, working as a barman. I'm a good barman. I haven't worked as a barman for over 10 years though, but I've worked in clubs, pubs, bistros, cocktail bars. I've been working as a barman since I was 17, and it stopped about 10 years ago, where I just tried to get warehouse jobs or whatever. And when I came to Bradford, I've always said it to all the job centre and all this kind of thing, that being a bartender is my number one. If I could get a full-time bar job in Bradford or close to, I will be so happy. I don't mind going to work and all this kind of thing. But they never really materialise. Most bars are looking for younger people, for people who are in shape, maybe. And a lot of bars only employ people on part-time basis. It's really hard to find a full-time bar job. So he put me onto this job. He gave me the number, which is here. Boom. And I phoned it up, just like, it's just another inquiry to me, because I've been unemployed for so long. So I phoned it up, and I goes, I just come from Interverse in Bradford. Nick Wilson told me that you might have some bar jobs going, and he went, yeah, come down and see me whenever you can, and we'll sort something out for you. And I was like, that sounds very positive. But the thing is, I've heard these positive things. I've heard employers promise me the job, and I've never heard from them again. So I do get hopeful, but I'm very realistic when it comes to my chances. So I phoned Nick Wilson. He got me a bus pass, because it's about an hour walk away, which I'm kind of thinking I may have to walk there, unless I can find a way of maybe getting a push bike or whatever. But it sounded positive. So I phoned Nick Wilson. He gave me a bus pass, showed me where it is, boom, and off I went. And I walked in there, and the dude practically offered me the job. And he goes, when the first few things he said to me was, how many hours are you looking for? And I was like, well, minimum of 6 hours a week. And he goes, oh, so full time? And then my head just went, ding, happiness. And I goes, yes, well, ideally I am looking for full-time. I'd love to have a full-time, that's my ideal goal, to have a full-time bar job. And he offered me the job on the spot. He told me about the pub. It's just been newly refurbed. And the pub previously had a bad reputation with a bad barman before. And he wants to build back up the reputation, give a great service, all this kind of thing, which I am born to do. I am born to do it. You guys may know me on YouTube as a very miserable fuck, but my aura might change here on YouTube because I've now got a full-time job. I'll have money coming in. I can pay for this place cash. I'll have spare cash. I can save up for a motorbike. I can go to a music festival. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. I've got so many plans. I can buy a gaming PC. All these things I cannot do without a job. So I'm really, really happy. I don't know if you guys can tell. For you guys who may give a shit, you know, I know who you are, the guys who give a shit on this channel, and you're practically my only viewers on here. But I'm really, really happy and elated, but I'm going in there realistic. Like, in the end of the day, anything may happen. I'm still very skeptical, but the dude said he wants somebody to be the face of the bar, take hold of the bar, be the barman, you know, this is your bar. And mate, these things are music to my ears. I cannot believe it. I just need to find a way of getting there and back without it being a pain in the ass. I need to find a push bike. I have an idea of how to get a push bike, but you know, whatever, I'll find it. Anyway, I need to phone Nick Wilson back. I am now a full-time barman. Obviously, bear in mind, until I'm actually working there, you know, whatever, until I'm working there, that's when I will believe it. But I'm a barman, I'll be running my own bar, I'm gonna fucking hit it out the park, and I'm really fucking happy, man. And who knows, this quagmire that I've been in for the last couple of years. You know, a lot of you don't agree with the way I act here on YouTube, you know, my attitude or whatever, but number one, I'm a realist. Number two, I don't give a fuck. And number three, I am who I am. I'm not going to put on an act. I'm William Hendrik Geldenhuys. That's my name. But yeah, I'm a full-time barman. I love it. It's my dream job. I would have loved to have a job in any other industry, but my number one target was a full-time bar job, and I never thought I would get it. But I've got it, baby. It's been your boy Scrub Daddy, and I'm gone.